Greetings! Gabriel Cantor, Prince Trader Academy, Modern Day Bard, back once again. Finally, with Dark Cloud, we've been taking unintentional breaks multiple times from it, but we're finally here with what might be the ending? Not sure. We'll see. It could go either way, depending on how long this last dungeon takes. I did a little bit of stuff off stream, mostly just I did a bunch of fishing to get through all the bait that I had, and I went through and got a bunch of the extra weapons that I had to level 5 to break them down into synth spheres. So I have a whole attachment inventory full of synth spheres, ready to go nuts with those things. We should probably be able to... There we go. Move my controller around a little bit. Get, like, everybody's best weapons at the end here? Probably, maybe? Make sure I have the right charts up. I don't. Hold on, I need to get a different... Use the spear? Nope, it's spears. Slingshots, hammers, axes, rings. Is the right one. Ring buildup chart, there we go. By Sage of World on GameFAQs. Thank you very much for being the only person who created proper charts for these things. Actually, I'm curious, how old are these guides that I'm using? Does it have a date? Oh, wow, 2021. Okay. Never mind. These are... I was gonna say, thanks, 20-year-old GameFAQs guides, but they're only 2 years old. Someone got real bored during COVID and decided to make actual guides for Dark Cloud. Hey, I appreciate it. But yeah. So I haven't gone into this dungeon at all. We just got here last time. Everybody's weapons are kind of busted. I guess hers are the lowest. Right, I wanted... Right, I think I need to get... 2 of them, I think, are the furthest... Or no. I think he, specifically, is the furthest from his final weapon. Hey, buddy, how's it going? How's it going? Come around. I'm probably using it in Gaga a decent bit. Oh god, I didn't realize this music plays in here the whole time. Okay. Wow. This is like cutscene music. I don't know how cutscene heavy this dungeon is, which will probably be okay. Hey, well, you know, whenever you can show up is fine. Watching the VODs is fine. But hey, I appreciate it. Okay, blue beam. Okay, this is a slightly more elaborate version of this song. It's a good piece of music, though. Like, I didn't remember a lot of the music from this game until playing it again now. This reminds me a lot, this synth voice. I think I said the same thing during, I think there was some track from 16 that sounded like this. It reminds me a lot of Final Fantasy 9, this specific kind of voice. Oh, okay, there's the end. Oh, alright. Man, that kind of rules. And he's like my weakest party member, too. Amazing. And the final boss is going to be hilarious, isn't he? I should have bought more of these. That was a noise. Ugh. Father. Okay. I don't remember how these work here exactly. Because you're obviously not, you know, building a place. Man, they're gonna make me use everybody, aren't they? Well, I don't actually have to use her. You know, one thing about Osmond is since he can just fly, he can just fly over those. So you don't have to do the little, like, cutscene with Zhao every time. Ha! 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 Oh. Okay, that's actually... That's fine. Oh, hey, an anti-curse amulet. I'm not gonna be changing my stuff much anyway. Okay, try to get that one. Okay, so I need attack. Right, thunder and holy. Alright, cool, but I got all those. So I need pearl. Peridot. I don't think any of these. Okay, that has thunder on it. How much thunder do I need? Where's the spear? Spear shard. Needs 30. Okay. Does anything else have thunder? Do I see? No. Okay. I think this is just ice, right? Oh, no. Yeah, it's a lot of ice. Yeah. That also max out the attack, which I also need, so that works. Then I just need one more thunder thing and one more holy thing, which I can go by afterwards. I still have so many fishing points. It's kind of ridiculous. I caught like 2 of the super fishes, which gave like 750 each. And you only need 100 for a gem, and then plus I can also buy gems from the Fairy King guy here, and I have max money, which is really messed up. It's actually funny, in my time grinding, I ended up losing like a half of my money. Because there's the little, like, blue circle things that do, like, random buffs and debuffs. And, what is it? It decreased my money, which was like a percentage. Since I had max money, it was taking a huge chunk. And I had that happen, I think, 3 times. And then, right before I stopped, I kind of that's just the key from the first dungeon, but recolored. That's pretty good. What is it? Right before I stopped, I got a thing that increased my funds again, which put me back up to max. So I am at max money, plus I have a bunch of gold bars in storage because I was running out of space for money, which is not a problem I've ever had in this game before. It's kinda nuts how wildly overpowered I got in this playthrough. Despite not really trying that hard. Did some stuff. Like most of it was luck, because most of it was just getting those things that. Okay, I didn't remember if this place actually had back floors or not. Getting those little circles that increase your money, and I got a lot of them pretty early on, and so I got a lot of money, which is also good. There's a trophy for that, and that was kind of the one trophy I was worried about. You kind of spend a lot of money in this game on like repair powders and stuff. Crowning day. I don't remember how you actually use these. If you do. Oh. Well, at least if I'm cursed, I can't get any other status effects. Okay, that guy almost killed me. I don't know if there are... Oh, that was something else. That's something I should have done before the stream. Oh. Just check, what should we call it? How am I doing on inventory space? Okay, I got plenty. Let's check for the buff items in a bunch of the other areas to see if I had missed any. Because I don't know if you get any more in this place. I want to say you might not. So I don't know if any pop up out in that lobby. It's weird that Osmond even has stamina, given that he's, you know, flying around. It's not really using energy. I mean, those are just gibberish. I briefly thought those were like, Zodiac symbols? But it's just gibberish. Oh. Weapon reduces abs. Weapons can't be changed either. Alright, I think he's the only person with a weapon that has none? Okay, so does he. Okay, yeah, so let's just, blast some dudes with Osmond. Let's use my holy flamethrower. Oh, Jesus! Aha! I caught a fancy fish that tells me what the traps are, which is wild. Alright, I've already got it. Man. Bop. Oh no, it's not dead. Oh, alright. Does this floor have any... Oh yeah, you know, the Lightning Man. Billy. I don't know if there was some joke there besides just them having normal names that I'm missing. So there's like Billy and Sam, like all the elemental like dudes have just regular guy names. Man, I don't think I realized how good this thing is. Oh, right, I forgot I upgraded it and hadn't used it since then. Because before, it was a flamethrower, and I forgot that I haven't used it. Since I got the upgrade to laser. Oh, another Billy. Billy the Lightning Boy. Okay. Knights of the ceremony. Things so serious. I think I more or less remember the... Oh, wow. What is... This is an incredibly tiny floor. I don't know what's going on there. I guess I don't need to pick up this money, do I? Pretty sure I can't pick up any more money. Okay, no, I can. I spent a little bit, so I'm not quite at max anymore. I think that was mostly just from buying repair powders? I think maybe a status effect healing thing. I don't need to kill all these guys, because I do already have the item, but whatever. They can drop stuff. Like money. It's not like they're hard. Okay, right. It could have been. There we go. As I say, oh, I guess I didn't even really need to come over here at all, but it could have been. Oh my god, Billy. Billy! Thank you. Okay, I won't really use that, but I have gems for these things. unstoppable beast Osmond is. I don't remember you can use him against the final boss. The thing I remember about the final boss is basically only really being able to use Thaaaanks and Ruby, or that might have just been that I always just used them and they were the two that I always leveled up the most. And so they just were the best. As opposed to other files where I have actually used everyone, like this one. Staring. Oh, wow, okay. Whoa, nice camera angle there. Yep. His Korean backdash didn't help him. Gotta work on his Tekken technique. Man. And here I was thinking the other characters weren't as good as Thaaaanks. Because something I realized trying to level up some of Thaaaanks' weapons is his range is bad compared to a lot of other people's. It does make it kind of a lot easier to kill dudes with other people. Was that a statue? Come on, stop it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Billy. There we go. To wait just long enough. How much damage is this gonna do to my weapon? Whew! That's brutal. Yikes. And 6 weapon HP damage on each hit. Hey. I'll probably make it pretty far before I actually have to leave. Oh, alright. It's like the Colossus yell from the X-Men arcade game. The Magfest ritual. Jeez, that's brutal. I have to come back. Burn the repair powders killing these things. Oh my god, I don't stop. I guess that's... I kind of maybe should be using non-melee people for that, but eh. Like this. Whee! I can appreciate that at least there isn't like a load for that. That could be really bad. Switching characters and stuff. Okay, that's actually good. I might need those. It's kind of actually the advantage of being cursed. This curse doesn't really matter because I'm not planning on changing weapons at all. But it also keeps you from getting other status effects, kind of like in Pokemon, of all things. Or if you have one status effect, you can't get others. Thaaaanks. Open this. Sophia. Get this guy's entire angsty backstory. Orbs. Right, I actually, on another Discord, went and asked some people for a big list of basically non-franchise PS1, PS2 RPGs. So now I've got a nice, or at least basically non-Tales, non-Final Fantasy, because those I've played. I was looking for some other stuff. To kind of go along with Valkyrie profile. And I got a really good list, including some weird things I had never heard of before. Some of it's stuff I had, like Wild Arms and the Breath of Fires, like 3 and 4 in particular. Suikoden. Waiting for the re-release of those. But one game a guy recommended and then said, actually, but it's terrible. But wait, you're a Sonic fan, so you might like it. Which I don't know how to take that. But also, they're probably not wrong. I also went and looked it up, and it's freaking, it's a game called Beyond the Beyond, which is a PS1 turn-based RPG. But the notable thing about it is it's a Camelot game, who are the people who did, Golden Sun and stuff. And it has the same composer, which is also a thing that interests me. But that actually seems really cool. So that, there's a chance that might have been the first one I check out. Some games that I had already put on a list, like Legend of Legaia, which I had planned to start playing like forever ago, and then something came out and I started streaming that instead. I don't remember what. I deleted all my schedules, so I'd have to go look at those to see where I was. I think I put it on a schedule once, but then didn't stream that day or something. Oh. I don't know. You. Blast him. Started blasting. Something about Osmond's design makes me think of Garfield, and I don't really know why. I don't think there's really any aesthetic overlap there. They basically have enough enhancement stuff to get each person a level on their weapon. Reunion in the storm. I wonder how deep I can get into this without having to leave. I guess actually, let's go with towing. Let's get with a bunch of people that are. Oh my god! 653 damage. I think I did like 1600 to a dude once, which is completely fucking unhinged. So I didn't even realize you could do that much damage in this game. It's disgusting, really. Getting over 100 attack power, it just almost feels like the game's not built for that. Got the key, right? Yep, there it is. Oh, how am I doing on item space? Ooh, okay. That's gonna end up being what makes me leave. Ah, jerk. Oh, geez, this guy's clunky. Just, you know, real David and Goliath shit. Big things with a slingshot. There we go. That should be enough for that. And that has, right, this is all the really good shit in it. Ba-da-da-da. Because it needs a lot. Because it needs like all of these to be 60, I think. It's nuts. Because it does turn into, like I am trying to turn it into the best weapon in the game. So it's not that weird that it takes a truly insane amount of stuff. Let's see, 55, I need 90. Okay, I need 90 thunder and holy. Yikes. Oops. That is a lot. I don't have anything for either of those. Okay. A lot of beasts. Well, this will be good. I need magic, wind, and sky. So that's fine. Put one of those in there. And then I'll figure out the rest of this. basically need a bunch of paradox. Because I need to get holy, and those are the only things that get holy up. And then I'll probably just do diamonds to try and deal with the rest of it. Alright, well that's it for sewing. God. That's disgusting. Let's look at this entire playthrough hinged on me getting a good weapon for her early on, and then I did, and then it just spiraled out of control, and now she's like my most powerful party member. Like, I think she does more damage than Goro. Yes, it's one shot at that guy, 700 damage. With like a pebble. Just embarrassing for them. I don't know what the Dark Genie thinks he's sending at me. If I'm just taking them out with like a little cat girl with a slingshot. Hey. Yeah. Okay, cool. I'll take it. How am I doing on item space? Oh. Aha. Sure, let's go one more floor. And I'll probably be okay on inventory space. Then I'm gonna have to start buying. Gotta buy some gold bars again so that I can sell things. I could go and get do the fishing points to get the gems, but I might just buy them from this guy just to save time and ease up some of the money stuff. I haven't gotten to any of the... I know... One thing I know this dungeon does is have a series of floors later that force you to use each party member, which is basically why leveling everybody up is good, is like specifically for that section of this dungeon. It almost doesn't really matter otherwise. This go anywhere? Weird. It's not often these dungeons have like a whole area that just have a whole room that has literally nothing in it. Okay, I need you. Oh. Jeez, I haven't seen one of them since, like, the first dungeon. I don't think. Maybe the second? It's been a while. Knee-deep in reusing enemy models now. Oh. Boop. There. Oh. Hey! Hey! Man, I've been playing, Ever Crisis a bunch. Which is the Final Fantasy VII phone game. That reminds me, I have stuff I gotta do in that. And so since it's like a closed beta test thing, it doesn't have, English voices in it. And Japanese Tifa, it's not bad. Like, none of the voices are bad. They also barely use them. It's basically just for the battle, like, yelling and stuff. One of her noises sounds almost exactly like Thaaaanks' jump slash in this game. Like, it sounds almost identical to this. And it, like, weirds me out every time I hear it. Also because I know for a fact it can't be the same person. Because her voice actor is like a movie and TV person, I think. Like, she's not a regular Japanese voice actor. If I remember correctly from looking that up at some point. Alright. Oh, okay. It just needs... Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Be good enough? Yeah, that thing's garbage. Eng gear. You know what? Actually, you know what? Okay. Kinda just want to get some of those out of here. Got so many of them. Yeah, let's just, I don't know. Whatever. Could I maybe have done that more efficiently? Yeah, but eh. There we go. Let's do it. Nice. All right, she has her ultimate weapon. Cool, cool. Alright, well, that's enough of her. This chonker. Wow. Oh, nice. Gee. Oh. Let's say, how did he do 900 damage to that guy? But I'm pretty sure he has a really high, like, anti-rock dude, stat. I think is a big part of that for him. Buggy. What? Oh, like a horse and buggy, I think? I think that's what that might be referring to. It's not like the One Piece character. Aha. Back to towing. Atla over here. Okay. Also, now that I got through 5 floors in 30 minutes, I think bodes pretty well for being able to beat this tonight with little issue. Oh, hi. Ooh, nice. Nice. I think having a bunch of really high elements also helps. Alrighty. Let's go buy some drawn feathers. Sell some of this bait, because I don't really need it anymore. And also figure out what I'm doing with these things. Maybe it doesn't matter until later. Okay. I'll buy some items. Buy a bunch of these actually. Oh, okay. Escape powder at a time, assuming I remember to buy more of it when I escape. Check items. Check poison apples, one of these I will keep. Now I have a spare 13,000 gold in case I ever need it at some point. Alright, so what do I need for him? Wait. Oh. I should have just... No, whatever. Okay, yeah, so I can do that. Just... Oh. Okay, it does only need... I assumed... So, the guide I was looking at said that it only needed 2 holy, and I genuinely thought that was a typo, and that it was going to be 20, because the fact that something would only need 2 of a stat just seemed wrong at this point. Alright, well I need at least a pearl. Oh, you know, I need to buy gems. Pearl should be enough. Yes. Okay, that is the right weapon. Also, wasn't really totally sure if I was going for the right one. Okay, and what is this gonna need afterwards? It's a lot of attack. Okay, but all those stats are maxed out. Let's see. Oh, geez, it needs a lot of fucking thunder. Okay. Okay, and more holy. We'll just go with... Yeah, I'll just put a whole bunch of pearls in this thing. Okay. Just murder some undead. Alright. So he'll be good to go. He's already got stuff. Towing. Right. Okay, so thunder. Okay, we can buy more pearls. Because thunder and holy need to be 90. Thunder, I believe, is only pearls. Yeah, pearls and paradox are the only ones that raise those. So, 90. Okay. So I'll just get 2 paradox for now. Boom. There we go. Got max attack. Whole mess of holy. Okay. Sure. Max out ice. I don't know if I'm gonna actually need these for anything else. Sure, why not? I've got 4 of them. I doubt I'm gonna need that many for anything. Does he actually? Oh, okay, he actually will do some stuff. Okay. Well, we'll just keep going on our cycle of stuff. Let's save since we're out here. Oh, okay, there's, okay. Red. Can I, how do I? Okay, I assume at some point I just have to do that, and so it'll just, like... It might just be at the end that I have to, like, build the whole thing out. I don't 100% remember. God, every time he does that, I expect a cutscene to start. Alright. Oh! Actually, I want... Oh, wait, I did buy Tron's feathers. There we go. Because he is the only person who's not at least on his second to last weapon. He's 3 down. Or 2 down, 2 down. Okay. Really big room with nothing in it. Oh, well, that's what I get, I suppose. Whoop, whoop. Oh, the curse went away, I just realized. Annoying dash enemies. Clock hands. Sing that to the tune of the Gridman theme song. Clock hands, baby dun dun, baby dun dun, baby dun dun. Clock hands. Sure, that just goes through it. Oh. Away. Like that. I don't even know actually know how he just did that. I was not hitting those buttons. Boop. Boop. Aha. And boop. I am genuinely surprised none of those were mimics. And heal. Kill another Billy. Wonder where Mandy is. Wouldn't be surprised if there was an enemy that's just the Grim Reaper. That feels... I guess there's those little cloaked guys. I wouldn't be surprised if there's one of those. What sounds did you just make? It's the noise Thaaaanks makes. Like, Thaaaanks makes weird noises when he swings his sword. Wait, not her. Gaga. Me? Gaga. Aha! Aha! I'm gonna have so much water, and I don't need it. Like I said. Jeez. I had a bunch of that stuff stored away, and then I kind of was running out of it when I was doing the grinding, but that was only because I was staying on the same floor for like a really long time and just going back and forth through the back floor. Regular dungeons. And just going through the game. I don't really need them. Weird. Is it only... I don't know if it's just that like he doesn't get... Because I feel like some people, at least like Thaaaanks, gets back thirst when he kills enemies. And I'm just saying that only certain enemies do it, or just only certain characters get that. I have no idea. That's useless. Right, although if I don't switch back to Thaaaank, he can actually hold onto that for a really long time, is a thing I found out in another dungeon. Right, like someone got pumped with energy and then I just didn't use them for a while. That feels like one of those things that would secretly be some kind of strat. To the next floor. Further back in Tim. I mean, I don't really need the pumped with energy thing because I have 6 stamina drinks, which do the same thing. That's how I did like over 1,000 damage to the last boss that we fought, and it was kind of hilarious. Okay, you guys are probably resistant to fire, but it's too bad. Ow! Oh, I hate that. Freaking projectiles. Okay. Nice. I should kind of try to avoid healing as much as I can. Because, you know, pretty regularly find the little healing fountains or pads in the case of this dungeon. Okay. Okay. The fish shows me the way. Wait, what? Why is there no trap? Oh, that's actually... I would try and level that up. That'll be like damn near impossible at this point. Because that gives you steel. I don't really need it for stats. But Osmond is the only person who doesn't have steel already, because I've got, I think, a bunch of the other, there are 2 weapons that have it, that you get kind of a lot in chests, and so everyone has it. There's also the bandit slingshot. Oop. Boom. Bop. Straight up conking him on the head. Oh, geez, I can steal stamina drinks from them? That's, Alright, I'm gonna have even more of those. That'll make the, final boss interesting. Ooh. Because I think it does, it, like, makes you take less damage. It makes you do, I think, more than double. Like, you do a really crazy amount of damage with it. Okay. Oh. Premium tickets are good. Right, these are the things I was talking about that basically got me all the money that I have. And then take it away. Just like that. That probably, honestly, just took away like 10,000 gold because of how much I have. Okay. Oops. Okay, the right path is, it must be a curse. I would have assumed, oh, and look at that. Speaking of, I would have assumed that thing with the fish telling you the right trap would be based on like how many of the fish that you've caught, and would be like a thing that gets used up, but it's not, which is kind of surprising. Oh, okay. Well, I don't need those anymore. I can just sell them for a pretty decent amount of money, if I remember correctly. Because I have my magic fish. Oh no! Wow! That guy did a lot of damage. Like, even if Ungaga wasn't half dead, I think it still would have almost killed him. Where's all that premium water? There we go. Jeez. Aha, there we go. There we go. Alright, that's that. Let me upgrade it. And then upgrade it even more. Aha. The strongest lance. Made by fairies of Terra. Alright. That is... Now that is a lot of damage. Okay, right. He needs a lot of holy hints. Yeah, he needs 88 thunder and 32 holy, which is a lot. And I don't have any of the things that do that, and none of these have thunder or holy. I don't think. No. Nope. Alright, I also need dinosaur, but that's easy enough to get. I think I only need like one of those. Yeah. Which is an emerald, I think. Okay. Actually, I will want, yeah, that and 3 pearls. Okay. And everything's going super smooth. Besides the death. But that... Shh. That didn't happen. Oh. Aha. God. Hey, really, that guy was just an enemy actually doing as much damage to me as I'm doing to them. But even then, he did like a fraction of the amount. Which is usually not how that works. Usually it's the opposite in most games. Where enemies have way more health than you do. And so you do a lot more damage than they do. Because otherwise you would just die really fast. But not Dark Cloud. It is Shu's tradition. And what's you do? Jeez. Wait, never mind. No, it's exactly the same. That was a really bad brain fart, I think I just did. Hey. Okay, yeah, Thaaaanks gets back health when he gets back thirst when he kills guys, but it might just be him. Yeah, he has like a whole, like, drop or bubble or whatever the hell. Okay. There's a lot of these things here. Not those guys, the Atlas. But also those guys. I probably shouldn't be hitting them with this sword, but... Oh, speaking of... Hey! Does anyone need... There we go. Kind of nice thing about these is they're like infinite, so you can just swap between all your party members and refill all their stuff. Aha! Man, I love to find crickets in treasure chests in the final dungeon. Grasshoppers, crickets, somewhere between the two. Go. Repair that. How much money do I have for that? Okay, I still have 40,000. Wasn't actually sure how that would go. Okay. All right, let's go down here first. Oh. Lost my speed boost. I can't live without. Like, technically, you can put other things in the, like, active item slot, but the regular walking speed is so slow. You're just better off being able to run really fast at all times. Menace of the West. Is it the opposite of Master Asia? His eternal rival? Undefeated of the East versus the Menace of the West. Almost gonna get a level on this thing. I've still got plenty more people to level up. Surprise if I end up not getting some people's final weapons. I guess most of them aren't too far. Thaaaanks is probably the furthest just by virtue of his needs the most stuff. So you need to get every like anti-enemy stat to 60, which is nuts. Hey, I need to just sell those. Or actually, I can do. Put these out of my inventory. Right, that's why the bandit slingshot is so good. You can get the bandit slingshot in the first dungeon, and it's like twice as powerful as every other weapon you can find in there, which is really bizarre and kind of fucks the balance of the whole thing, to be honest. Now let's kill one guy. Alright, Bat, you and me. Take that, evil bat. One word. And wow. Oh, still needs so much more. So all those need to get to 60. These need to get to 90. Ugh. This only has 3 slots? Oh, man. Okay. Okay, well, I can do this and do 2 pearls. Instead of having to get 3. Oh, actually. And I can do the same thing with, get it onto an even number. Okay, that helps a little bit? Kinda? Alright, let's get back to him. Bop. There's a casual 400 damage. At least he can kill these guys in one hit. Trying to level a weaker weapon of his, and when he doesn't just instantly kill dudes, letting an enemy move if they're getting hit by him is tough. Okay, or they gonna do something like that and attack in the completely wrong direction. I'm getting so many of these, and I don't need them. I haven't used, like, genuinely used one of those in a weapon to get, like, oh man, +2 to speed since, like, the beginning of the game. Jeez. Freaking demolish that guy. Card dudes. I honestly more associate with Dark Cloud 2. Because they're also in that. And I think a lot of, I mentioned it before, but the way the last 2 tiers of weapons in that game work is you have to kill certain enemies to actually get them. So you can't get as, like, wildly powerful as, you know, I did before coming into this dungeon. And I think, like, every card dude is required for something. Oh. There we go. Oh! Well, shoot. Thankfully, I have soap. It's probably the first time Goro has ever used soap in his life. Ah, yes, I forgot. Satan's axe. Fantastic. Okay. Jeez, okay, I still need attack and magic, huh? Jesus, they need everything. Okay, that's kind of a lot of magic. How high does it actually need to be? 199? 128? That can't be right. Boy. Well, that platinum ring is the highest magic. I'm gonna still need that. And then I need... Oh, I guess I will need emeralds. That's not too bad. How do those need to be? Oh, geez. Okay, I'll need a lot of emeralds, so that'll work out. Okay. But I will keep that on for now. I can't do that. Alright. Another person's a level up and down. So just go through everybody one by one. God. You'd think they would balance the ranged people so they did less damage, but... Whoops. But not really. She can actually charge stuff, so she can do more damage than, like, everyone else. And without the extra, like, weapon HP cost of Thaaaanks and, Goro. This is why her and Thaaaanks were, like, my two mains originally when I would play this game. Although, Zhao might actually be better than her, possibly. Zhao can just move a bit faster, I think. She shoots way faster, so it's easier to, like, dodge stuff and everything. Let's get those heals. Aha, there we go. Right, it doesn't make sense that he was the one that was actually hurt a bunch. Alrighty then. How am I going on? Okay, space. Moving on. Oh. Okay, more reducing abs. You've got 0, right? Yeah, alright. Let's let her just steamroll this floor. Jesus. Oh god. You know, enemies that are... Did she just do over 1,000 damage to that thing? I think she might have. Enemies that famously high defenses and a lot of HP. She just freaking one-shots them. All it takes is one well-placed shot from a slingshot to kill even the most powerful of dudes. Yeah, she is doing over 1,000 damage at a close enough range to these guys. That's disgusting. As you said before, that is a lot of damage. Be a king? Nope. Is everybody happy? Big box. Boo, fuck you, clown. Trust clowns. Nope. I'm going back that way anyway. Nothing down here for the two. That's man. Some of these level layouts I'm getting are really weird. Another broken sword. Yeah, I think it might just be that you put all these things together at the end. You just have to make sure you actually collect all of them on the way. Put both of these traps right in a row. Oh. Joker! And he's dead. 1,153 damage from a slingshot. Okay, so that's the exit. Jeez, I like to beat that cloak. There we go. There's this. Oh my god, 1,400 damage. Holy shit. Chicken. Oh, nope. Technically, I don't need to actually kill the rest of these dudes. Since there's no more XP, but there's a lot of chests up here. Dumping those. Explosion! Oh. You found a gun! I guess it makes sense, but still. It's kind of funny, it's, you know, like a little fantasy game. Just open a chest, get a gun. It's Fallout or something. Okay, I don't have to go over there. Waha! Alright. This would be another limited floor, but it's not. It's time to just blast some dudes. Like how that guy's kind of registering that I'm attacking from all over there. Oh, is this whole floor just gonna be card dudes? Okay. Just hit his corpse. How long their like hitboxes lingered. Okay, she gets those next. Maybe it's just what's his face doesn't. Gaga. Hitting the Atla there? Nope. Right. She still needs everything. Where's rings? Rings! Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, she does need... Oh my god, she needs so much. Okay, well... I don't know if I'm seeing this magic stat right, because that seems ridiculous. I'm gonna need one of these. At the very least. Okay, and Garnet works too. Guess I am gonna need... Yeah, okay, sure, that actually works. Sure. There's nothing more efficient, really, than these, so... Alright, let's get to blasting. Nice. Know where that guy was swinging. So it wasn't where I was. Ranged people are just like objectively better. They have no downsides. They lose weapons like HP less because they don't have to deal with like enemy endurance. They can hit from far away, they can hit less. Osmond gets rid of the one negative the other people have of they have to stand still while they shoot. And he doesn't have that. So he's just unstoppable. Blood agreement. Ooh. Things are getting menacing. Almost the only other thing that could be kind of considered a negative is... Yes, you did read blood agreement. I think I know what that might mean. We'll get to it. These are all pieces of like a guy's memories is what we're collecting in here. Trying to piece stuff together. So at some point, he signed a thing in blood. You know, like normal people do. Alright, I'll repair you. Shut up. The Hexablaster. Okay, yeah, there's a whole area down there that just has nothing in it again. Weird. What? Here's the key. There we go. Bam. Oh, come on. Too far away. Get time to block. There we go. This has stuff on, right? Yeah, okay. Alright. Right, let's get everything to 60. Flat cap the... Okay, will. Let's go with this. Yeah. Now we can do the ice stuff some other way. Two ice and one thought. Okay, yeah, so I should be able to upgrade with his next level up. Cool. Make the supernova. Probably do at least one more floor if we go out through behind stuff again. And then, wow, okay, yeah. Got a blood agreement and black blood. Presumably, has something to do with the blood agreement. That's just a guess. That's just a theory. So looks like maybe we should leave. Sell some stuff. And buy some stuff. I want to say this might be 20 floors. Not 100% on that. Sell. Oh, jeez. Okay. let's actually get a couple of those just in case. And let's just sell those. I'm not gonna use them. Alright, so you need two ice things and one thunder. The pearl, and then nope, not that. Pearl, and then a bunch of things give ice. Amethyst, Ragged Mage, Sea and Sky, Turquoise is Rock and Mimic. What does he have the least of? Oh, okay, let's go with the amethyst. If I believe in your ability. Jumps. Amethyst. Boom. 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 And then, yes, alright. So as soon as that upgrades, I'll have his final weapon. He needs to get these to 90, so I'll get him a Peridot. Plan to use for these topazes someday. Stuff, so you an emerald. Boom. I've largely almost memorized like what gives what stats at this point. Right, she's fine for now. Okay, he needs stuff. What does he need? Okay, he needs... Okay, yeah, let's do... Let's do the 3. Paradox. Go. Gonna run out of money eventually, maybe. All right, cool. Well, have fun with D&D. It's a thing I've actually be doing some tabletop stuff myself sometime in August, maybe. Slightly up in the air at the moment, but it should be a good time. Alright. A friend of mine wants to do a like Pokemon tabletop thing. I think he plans on streaming it whenever we actually get everything together. But it's like a almost kind of like medieval fantasy Pokemon kind of thing. It seems kind of neat. Should be a good time. It's some whole system that people have made for doing Pokemon stuff. It's got a whole bunch of books and a lot of really gets fairly in depth. We've done like character creation and all that kind of stuff, but he wants to get him a bunch of other stuff going for it, like music and art and stuff before we really get going. Wow. Sure I have everything? Okay, yeah. Got everything so far. I don't remember how many years back we're actually going. Let's get him. This thing's gonna upgrade. Let's get that out of the way. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that tabletop stuff. I haven't done any kind of D&D or tabletop thing in, God, probably close to a decade at this point, really. It has been a freaking long time. Basically, since I was at Suffolk, since I was at my first school, first college, I have not actually done, I guess maybe we did it like once or twice with the anime club or something, but never anything like really consistent. I know my brother has tried many times over the past couple of years and has had kind of a bad time almost every time, except for like once, and then and then the guy who was running that campaign, I think just started kind of having a bad time with it, and started kind of having a bad time in general, so he stopped, which is a bummer. Like, that's the hardest thing with that stuff, is getting consistency down. And my biggest concern with this group is time stuff, especially if I start working again, which might be happening soon. Had an interview yesterday, and have a follow-up interview with the same people tomorrow, which is the first time I think I've gotten that since I started my job search, and it seems like a pretty good job. My biggest concern with it is like travel time kind of stuff, but even that hopefully won't be too bad. We'll see. Didn't really know either way. Seems like a pretty alright place, and it sounds like they're fairly agreeable with how I like to work, i.e. kind of being left to my own devices after being told what to do. They seem to appreciate that, which I appreciate. So we'll see. It's actually an accounts receivable position. So it's actually something that my degree is relevant for the first time since my first job out of college. So we'll see how that actually goes. Oh, wow. Friggin' 12 floors in, and this is the first time one of the Goro switches has popped up. Whack. It's a weird squawk. It's just not a human noise. Let's go. And that will get us Hex, a blaster. That's some good text going on there at the bottom. Okay, so this is written, hold on, the name of this weapon is written Hexablaster, intercapped but one word, Hexa space blaster, and Hex a blaster with a space between Hex and the A. 3 separate spellings on this one screen. Incredible. Take a screenshot of that. It's good stuff. And time for Supernova. Ba-da-ba-bum. Cool. You got a death ray. All right. All right, that's 2 ultimate weapons. He's the only person at +0, right? Yeah, okay, so let's get him going a little bit. Oh, jeez. Waha. Stretch. Alrighty. And this is going honestly a lot smoother than I ever remember going. Which, having all these, everyone being pretty busted probably helps a lot in that. Could look up how many floors this is, but you can wing it. I really doubt we'll run out of time. Which would basically just be, like, technically I'm not on any kind of, like, hard out here. But I would rather not stay up too late. But I really don't think that's gonna be a concern. I do have to get up tomorrow for, I was gonna say I have to get up for my follow-up interview tomorrow, but that's not actually true. It's not until, like, noon. And I have to leave until, like, 11. So I've got time. It's kind of nice driving out to it, because it's like a kind of a long drive, but I haven't actually done a long drive in a while, and I just went and bought some music that I've been meaning to buy, or just import them into my computer for a while. Oh, heck, here we go. They're liches, not reapers. And how much is putting on some good music and going for a drive, and how nice that is. Especially when it's not just like non-stop traffic. I got a Korn album that my brother gave me that I hadn't actually ripped yet, and then did, and man, that's really good. And then got the Stranger of Paradise soundtrack and the Sonic Frontiers soundtrack, which I had meant to get for a while, and I finally have a little bit of money to spare for that. And then it actually came up on Monday's World Ends With You stream that I need to get that as well. I forgot about that. That was another soundtrack I wanted to get. I don't know if the Hi-Fi Rush, like, original music is out in some way. To go through a bunch of the stuff that I've streamed to remember if there were, like, soundtracks that I really wanted. Because obviously, like, 16 I'm gonna have to get, but that's not out yet. I think it's coming out in a couple of weeks. I don't remember exactly when it's supposed to be. Okay, so this I need Thunder and Dino and Magic. Got it, okay. And Attack, which is something I can deal with one of these, really. This one might actually be the best bet for that. Yeah. Okay. Who's next? Let's do the Thaaaanks. Actually, let's, Thaaan needs a lot. Let's get Thaaaan's up. And he's got, yeah, right. Trying to even his thing out to make it a bit easier. The Assassin. Sorry, it's a Muse song called The Assassin. That's how it starts. God, actually, that's just reminded me. I think the last time I played this game was when I like first got really into Muse. So there are like parts of this game that for a while I really strongly associated with like 2 of their albums. Jeez, I had like forgotten about that. I think it was the same summer that I got really into My Life as a King, which was a like Crystal Chronicles spin-off game for the WiiWare store and only ever came out there. But that game ruled. It was like a city sim game where you like made a town and recruited adventurers and like sent them out on adventures and stuff. I don't know. It's like really clicked with me in a way that those kind of games typically haven't. And man, I don't know if I ever actually beat it. I think I did. Because there was like an end game of you like sending people to go fight some like overlord or dark dude or something. Oh god. Oh, sorry, it's sneeze kind of bad. Yeah, and there was another game called like My Life as an Overlord that was technically the other side of it. That was more of a tower defense thing, which kind of makes sense in its own way. Which I remember not liking as much. I don't know. Didn't have that same something. I think that was one of the first games also that I remember experiencing like DLC with. I think that would have been pre-Rock Band? Maybe? Oh god. Because Rock Band was definitely my first time with a game going deep into DLC. It's not really kind of the only game I've ever done that with. I bought the occasional, like, you know, expansion and stuff for some games, but... Have it? Oh, there it is. Why is it all the way over here? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, I missed them. I think that text box description for that still said that it's like a log. Sure. Even though that was very much a stone column. Oh, geez, you're a big honkin' boy. God. Yeah, this is honestly one of the games that I associate most with mimics, because they're very prevalent. Aw. Like, both Dark Cloud and Dark Cloud 2 have a lot of mimics in them. It's like that. Weirdly, as someone who I guess has never played the Souls games, which I feel like is where a lot of people have traumatic mimic experiences, I feel like I mostly associate them with this, or these, and Quest 64. Of all things. God, that fucking game. I need to try and play that game on stream sometime. I have a very strong nostalgia for that game. And it's terrible. It's objectively a really bad game. It's basically unfinished, which is a thing that I never really thought about until I watched someone speedrun it and they mentioned it. And I was like, oh, yeah, I guess it kind of is. Like, all the towns are just, like, empty except for, like, a shopkeeper and an inn. There's, like, barely any NPCs. The plot's kind of, like, all over the place and doesn't really make any sense. But it's got a really cool magic system and kind of a cool combat system. And So it stuck with me as a kid. It also, God, I guess might have been my first RPG. That's cool. It's like an actual late game weapon in one of those chests. Okay, I realized at some point that I think Quest 64 would have been the first RPG I played. I definitely played it before any Final Fantasy game. And I didn't play any RPGs on the Genesis. I never played Phantasy Star. And I didn't play any like the old PC RPGs. And I would have played, I think, Diablo after. I believe. Actually, almost definitely played Diablo after that. So yeah, Quest 64 was my first turn-based RPG, which, hey man, nowhere to go but up. Hard to complain that much. And it let me, you know, have a good time with it, because I had nothing to compare it to. So it was like, this is great! Even though... It's probably actually one of the few games that I remember really liking as a kid. That going back to, it's like, oh no, this is bad, bad. I feel like that hasn't happened a ton. A lot of the games that I used to really like, I still do. Like, I will still play Star Fox 64 on a regular basis. Well, I haven't actually played it in a while. Ever since I did the streams, I haven't actually played it. I should play it again. Just try and mess around with those, like, high score strats and see how those figure those out. Try and do some of that insane stuff. Try and get all the medals on expert, like some kind of psycho. Ah, yes, the moon. I need to actually double check on those. The Switch online, like Super Nintendo and N64 stuff, and see what's on there these days. I forget. But there was some stuff that came out that I wanted to play. I think the GBA thing in particular. I think actually in particular I wanted to try, and I said particular a lot. Whatever. I wanted to try and play through a lot of the old Kirby games. I think the only one that I've actually played pre-64 is Dreamland 2? And a lot of those other ones seem really good. Oh, I don't think I wanted to do that, but... Okay, we'll be fine. Right, that was a reverse abs thing that was going on there. No. Towing. Okay, there we go. Oh, these fucking guys. So we have to load a save. So what just happened there was I hit that guy's shield. And it seemed like one hit of it counted it as multiple hits. And it did a lot of damage to my weapon. More than I expected it to. And in this game, when your weapon HP hits 0, it just disappears. It just gets poof, destroyed, gone forever. And that's no good. I can't lose that sword. That would be untenable. I wouldn't be able to beat the final boss, basically. fucking jeez. Okay, well, I believe I was good on... I saved after I did all this stuff. Okay, yeah. So I have all the stuff on everybody. Oh boy, okay. Thankfully I don't think we lost a ton. I think we basically lost 2 floors. I think we just lost 11 and 12. Which isn't a huge deal. Alright, it doesn't tell you what floor number it is here. Actually, I just realized that's weird that it gives you the years there, but when you're on the floor. Oh, okay. No, I lost 12 and 13. Okay. That's what it is. Gotcha. Okay. So it could have been a lot worse. But it's still bad. Cool. I'm amazed we got this far in this game without that having happened before. I'm just generally pretty careful about it, but sometimes enemies just really fuck you like that. It's sliding around. What's this thing? Levels up really fast. Oh, and then he also gets around floors really fast, so this won't be... Oh, jeez, okay, I got all the apples in one place. You have any? No, okay. Ooh. That's not great. Why is it going through him? Jeez. Because, yeah, that changed the stats of your equipped weapon means it changed the stats of the sword a little bit. And given that I'm trying really hard to get that last weapon, that's not good. I wonder if it's just... Okay, so that's not actually helpful anymore. Yeah. I think it went up, actually, which is, like, cool, I guess. I don't actually know totally what happened there. Whatever. Does anyone else have a Peridot in their thing that I can steal for towing? Aha, you a bunch. I'm just gonna repair this thing now so that it doesn't happen again. There's the wizard again. Here's that mimic again. Because mimics, because the enemy sets on each floor are actually fixed. Their just placement is randomized. So if there was a big mimic on a floor, there will always be a king mimic on the floor. So usually, if you see a big chest, it's probably a king mimic. Hey! Very close. Got the clock hands. I just want to sing that again. It's a good phrase for that. Good. Turn into the supernova. Okay. And switch to towing. Okay. Okay. God. These things are just nerfing my weapons. Just trying to do good. It's karma for all of my good luck at the beginning of the game. Getting the max money and all the other bonuses I've gotten. Now it's just like, nah, no more of that. Man, they do, like, Ruby and Zhao's little obstacles pop up, like, all the time. But Ngaga and Goro's, like, never show, like, there's been, like, 2 of each of them in the entire dungeon. Whereas the other ones have been, like, practically every floor. Okay. Oh, right, I'm gonna want her. Because I believe this is... we've got to do that. Whatchamacallit floor again? The negative abs. Oh, or not. Because I did more floors than I thought I did. That's maybe not good. What I'll probably do is just save after the... Oh god, I did do a lot more floors. Oops. What I'll probably do is save after the negative abs floor. Because I know the floor after that is the one that the Alexanders are on. Since they seem to be the real problem cases as far as breaking my weapon goes. Hey! Oh, so many of these blue circles. I'm tempted to just ignore them. But I also can't help myself. Okay. Hey! Welcome! Thank you for the follow, Mega RPG fan. We're in for good time. A lot of RPGs. I've sort of made it my whole shtick. Coming up near the end of this. Tomorrow we're doing Valkyrie profile. Assuming I do actually end up beating this tonight, which I'm gonna kind of do my damnedest. We're also doing World Ends with You. Whole bunch of stuff. There we go. Zoom. I don't know if he's actually faster than everyone else. It sure feels like he is. I assume everyone has the same movement speed. Towing. Oh, that's a really annoying amount of damage. Or like just barely lived through that. I don't know now. Yes, all right. I already sang the song last time, not gonna do it again. You don't need to hear me do imitations of guitar sounds. Even if I was just doing imitations of synth sounds. Don't worry about it. Yep. Almost. This is the negative abs floor? Maybe? Going back in time. Right, which is a joke for me and my brother. Or actually, it is a broader reference, I guess, that other people might get. It is a line from the famous Harry Potter fanfic, My Immortal. Where there was time travel involved. That gets typoed as going back in Tim. So that's all I can think of anytime someone goes back in time. And then also someone singing it to the tune of God, was it Huey Lewis and the News? And their song, Back in Time, from Back to the Future. It's one of those things that is just permanently stuck in my brain. God, like a podcast I listened to, someone was talking about like having been kind of into Mad TV, which led to the Discord posting like the handful of actually good sketches from Mad TV, and then no one posted the only one that I remember. And then I posted it, and the guy was like, "Holy shit, this was like my favorite one," which made me feel pretty good. Just the God, like we're all getting hit on in the movie theater by the guy who's just like, "Can I have your number? Can I have it? Can I have it? Can I have it?" And he just like goes off into a bunch of like weird tangents and shit. And specifically, the thing from that I think about a lot is the phrase that not many, the woman has like her hair up. And it's like, oh, not many women can handle the regalness of an updo. And I think about that phrase basically anytime I see what could be categorized as an updo. And it's just one of those things that sticks with you for no real good reason. Or actually, no, I know the reason. It was because friends of mine quoted it, like, all the time. It's also one of the now many things that I know that makes the Darrell joke. I think in that one, it's my name is Darrell. It's spelled Darrell, but pronounced Darrell. And the other one that I think of is Boondocks, as my brother Darrell and my other brother Darrell. God, that fucking episode. Can't you wanted to be shit? It's been back on Adult Swim recently, so I've caught a bunch of it again. The show's still really good. To no one's surprise. Actually, sure. Oop, okay, well. I am running low on those. Alright, actually, speaking of Adult Swim, My Adventures with Superman finally started airing after, like, I think being done for, I think, like a year and kicking around for even longer. And that show's really good. It's a really good, nice little animated Superman show that's a lot of fun. The Lois in it is really good. Superman's really good. They do a really good job of making him just kind of like a lovable dork. And yeah, it's just a really charming little show. It's really nice in a way that a lot of, I feel like a lot of stuff isn't these days. It's gotta be real serious. Alright, so we're gonna get out of here and save before we go to this next floor. And things go bad. Oh man, I'm pushing myself on time here, but we're gonna do it. Nope, I don't want to say hi. I don't care. I don't care about you, old man. Don't need any of those. Don't need keys. That. Okay. That's got what it needs. Hey, he's got stuff. She's got stuff. He needs a Paradox. And he's fine. So I just need to buy one more. Please. For now. Hey. I think he's also gonna need 3 pearls. But we can deal with that later. Alright, now to not immediately break my sword. Back where we were. That's what matters. Freaking jerks. Whoop. Oh, right. Already on him. Must be protected. Okay. Oh no, I was trying to... I'm afraid to swim too fast, but... Here we go. Yeah. Okay, so this needs 2 pearls, 2 paradox. And then, like, at least 1 diamond. And God, yeah, it's kind of a mess. But that is for later to deal with. Oh, you know what? Why don't we use one of the range people for this floor? That just seems like a better idea. Seems like this is gonna be all big, tanky dudes. Kind of wish you could change elements easier. Just as it is, it's not totally worth doing. A lot of the time, because it just takes too long to do it. Yeah. Ruby's definitely the way to go for this floor. So I don't have to break all my fucking weapons on these stone men. Or guys with shields. Oh, okay. Almost thought this was just like the whole floor, which would have been wild. Free revival power. Ow. Oh no! That. There we go. She's okay. That could have been. I guess could have been down there, and I just got a free revival powder. So, you know. Oh, hey, it's the assassin again. Oh, nice. So now I can one-shot those guys. Whoop. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, not what I need. Basically, always try to go to someone who has 0 abs in their weapons, just in case I get the thing that is, it builds up the experience on the weapon. Just in case. Even if it can screw me over. Like it has done. This entire dungeon. And this is actually still a fairly tiny floor. It's bigger than I thought it was, but still not that big. I guess especially when there's guys like that who just die in one hit. Oh, nope, not you. Hit the glitch. There we go. Oh. Oh no. He did whatever that was. Okay, at least they're fairly rigid in how they attack. The timing on their shield is the same every time. So you can kind of just time a good hit. Alright. Still needs magic. Alright, so she's got nothing. But also, this floor is done. I just realized that basically all my melee people are done. Or all my ranged people are done. Technically, Ruby's not, but she's far enough. Right, no, actually I wanted... His weapon is still the weakest. Touch the clock face. Be that many left. I feel like we're going to be coming up on the fixed character floors. Interesting series of floors. I might actually use an escape powder on whenever I actually get to them. Just to make sure. Ooh. Yeah, I think we're getting near the end of this guy's little story here. Oh, geez, you're... big boy. But you also give a lot of XP. Just gotta make sure to not break my weapon on you. Oh, okay. These guys are... I don't trust meleeing these dudes literally at all. There we go. Yeah, I think I'll just have her kill them. Yeah, we're hitting the points of some real... Oh my god. Surreal. These floors are not made for melee. She knocked the last time to not push it like that, but I guess if his thing breaks, I'm not as worried. Oh, it still would actually kind of suck pretty bad. That's a really weird noise, dude. Ugh. Oh my god. This miserable garbage. There we go. Aha! Jesus. There we go. Man. Okay. Alright, he's then gonna need 3 pearls and an emerald. Oh, no, right, I want this guy. Yeah. None of these do dino, right? I'm assuming. I don't think any of these were dragon. I think it looks like a dinosaur in the picture, but I think it's supposed to be quote unquote dragon. Alrighty. Now I want Goro, but it might be a little risky to do some of this with. We'll see. Okay, that works. Okay. Oh, jeez. That guy is very resistant to that, huh? Oh, okay, and I don't have any... Well, it's just them. And you can see I wouldn't be surprised if the dragon is... Oh, the dragon is something with shooting ice, I think? Big boy! Aha! The sort of nonsensical invincibility frames on that are the only reason Goro is, like, usable. Otherwise, he would truly be too slow to do, like, any damage to anything. Also, that animation does not need to take that long. Sophia, bloody dress. It's all coming together. Aha! It is a really good looking axe. I don't actually know what his last one, because it still is going to upgrade one more time, and I don't know actually what the last one looks like. I know it's called the Inferno, so I assume it's at least kind of cool. It's also why it needs a 90 fire stat out of 99 in order to make it. Let's actually leave. Get some upgrade stuff. Let's do some repairs. Yeah, there we go. Nope. Definitely don't need to buy those. Oh god. What's that noise? I don't know why that noise was so bad there for a sec. So these and you. I'll hold on to those. Hey. Don't need those. Alright. Now check what gems I need. Right. So I need... It is 90 for both of those, right? Yeah, okay. Do need 2 pearls and 2 paradots. Oh, actually, I should do check some items. This was stuff I bought when I was stuck at max money so that I could make some inventory space. The way these work is they sell back for the same amount that they cost. It's actually so that when you die, if you don't have an escape powder, or if you don't want to use a stand-in powder, it'll take half your money, and that's what the actual point of those is. That's not what I use them for. I put all my money into gold. Times is a currency. It only goes up, not down. Go with the paradox first, because holy is better as a stat. Alright. Doesn't help those at all, but whatever. Okay. You still got your thing. You. Oh boy. How much does she need for the stuff? 77, 70, and 80. Woof. Okay, so I need 2 fires, a whole lot of wind. How many? That's 3 slots or 4? 3, okay. Well, shoot. Okay, that actually... Oh, that has some metal. Okay, so actually, yeah. Yes, let's do that. Got It's 14 wind? Yeah, okay, so that's great. And... Oh, actually that might be enough. Okay, yeah, metal only needs 25. Awesome. Perfect. Gonna get through most of those weapons. Getting all those synth spheres was worth it. It's not a waste of time. Let's get 2 more Paradox. Buy so many of these fucking things. Because everyone needs holy for stuff. I mean, which is fine. Because holy damages are the best thing at this point. Okay. How much thunder does he need? 88. Okay. Right, so he's 3. And then... 5 Dyna. Okay. So 3 pearls. And an emerald. Ooh, just enough. Perfect. And then I still have, like, over 2,000 fishing points, so I can still get plenty more of the gems for whenever I need them. All right. I suppose I should get stuff for him. Actually, you know what? Let's just put these topazes to use. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Okay, yeah, cool. Then we will save. Did all that stuff. Alright. Can't be that much left in this place. I don't think any of these places really go above, much above 20 floors. Like, I didn't think this place really did. But it might. We haven't even hit the mandatory character floors yet. Okay, I get thirsty quicker. Oh no. Fucking goddamn it. Oh, jeez. Smaller than chicken? I don't think I do. Aha! Thing. Oh, wow, nice. Okay. 2 whole hits. Hey! I got some more money back. How much? Okay. I think it doubled it? Oh! I got the game title. It said the thing. I think I hit that point? Yes, I did, right. I had that that same moment in The World Ends With You on Monday. Where someone said the thing. Oh my god! It's miserable. Nightmares. Just don't fuck with these big boys. They're rock bodies. That, you know, crazy, you aren't really meant to hit with a sword. Black blood. I never want to see these guys again. Okay, let's look at a bunch of mighty healings. Oh, look at that. It's like it new. Consented. Thought I was gonna get hit and get poisoned right by that chest. Right, I already have thirst on a lot of my weapons. So, oops. Getting double thirsty. Or like triple thirsty, or quadruple even maybe. Oh god. There we go. Okay. Right. Hey. Should be enough holy. Enough metal. Okay. I think the magic stat's gonna be the real big piece of work there. I don't need a bunch of sapphires. Let's have... actually... These guys get a lot of XP, yeah. A little bit wasted on Goro. Birth of the Demon. Okay, yeah, we're definitely come up to the end of the story that these things tell. Is that the exit? Okay. That's the exit. Oh, jeez. I can't have Thaaaank running around. Okay, this guy, Goro, can go to town on. Aha! I'm assuming that guy's weak against fire. Since, you know, he's a blizzard and all. Hey! Big boost to his magic. Still not high enough. I guess it needs to be maxed. But that actually should be fine. Needs to be higher than maxed. Oh god. How high does it need to go? 128? Oh. Oh, actually, okay, right, but that should be fine. Because he also needs a lot of dino. As it is. Hey! And metal. Okay. I think if I just get... Yeah, okay, that actually should work out totally fine. Cool. those guys do way less damage to my weapon than these dragons do. Thankfully, the dragon dies in 2 hits now. What do we got? Oh, please don't be an Alexander. Anything but that. Son of a bitch. There we go. They're the worst. Worst enemy in this game, by far. At this point, I thought the moles were the worst. I think those guys may be worse. All right. Let's see if that is the end of the Atlas, because I think it might be. Wow, wow, wow. We can tell by... Oh, okay, now. It's not. Genuinely surprised. Ow. Is there a... Nope. Okay. Just checking to see if there was a fountain in here. Or whatever it is in this dungeon. Or like crystal healing pad things or whatever. There you go, just love to put, oh, I was gonna say I love to put healing things in my castle for people who are invading my castle, but I guess this is a bit of a weird situation, because it isn't like literally the castle. It's like a weird, you know, timey-wimey garbage bullshit thing. Okay. What does he still need? Attack and Dino. Oh, I think that might be what... Let's see if this will let him... Aha! Okay. Sure. And yes, let's even things out. Okay. And since actually this will, yeah, let's do this. Boom. All right. Another final weapon. That is a weird-ass sphere. Sure, okay. All right. Towing it is. Ooh, all right. Cool. Yeah, I probably won't get tones and rubies, possibly. We'll see. There's a decent chance that I won't, though, because both of them need, like, kind of a lot of stuff. Still. Yeah, it's got one of those, yeah. Back to towing. Is this whole floor just living armors? It sure kind of feels that way. Well, that's all. Okay, there we go. There's something else. They die in one hit. I think they're weak against holy. I think is part of why that happens. Broken sword. Not to be confused with broken side. everyone's favorite band. Mimics galore, yeah. It's all just mimics, and I guess the living statues are a form of mimic, if you really think about it. I've played RE4. Yeah, it is just them and all these mimics. Oh, nice. Let's actually just do our little cycle here. Get everyone back to full. There we go. Just after that last floor that was murder on everybody's thirst gauges. Okay. I'm going to pair the weapon now. Make sure none of that really bad stuff happens again. Right, part of the reason I have never actually messed with the final, like, bonus dungeon thing in this game is because I remember reading, I think, in a guide, so I don't actually know if it's true, that the boss of it, at the end of the 100 floors of the bonus dungeon, the way he works is he has like a really narrow hit window that you can actually hurt him in, and if you try to attack him outside of it, it will just like break your weapon, which is insane. I'm also just now, 18 floors into this place, realizing that it doesn't use the battle music. It just keeps the stage music the entire time, which I assume is deliberate for, like, tone reasons, and I actually appreciate it, as opposed to it constantly jumping in and out of the battle music. But I'm just kind of surprised I didn't notice it until now. A grave. Yeah, it seems like the end of a story. Things lost. Hey, welcome. Thank you for the raid, Dr. Mustache. Just in time for getting pretty close to the end here of Dark Cloud. We're kind of steamrolling some dudes. Got a lot of really, really good weapons. And are having, generally, a great time. So welcome, and I hope you do too. Hello. Well, welcome back if you were just here. How are you on this fine evening? Oh, in-game it is. Got it. Oh, there we go. I knew these floors were coming somewhere. Thankfully, I actually used everybody. Oh my god. Zhao, why are you so powerful? It's not okay. Oh, I just realized the room's got, like, nicer. That's cool. Bop. 1,316 damage with my slingshot. Yeah, I did a little bit of grinding, like off-stream stuff. Yeah, the angel gear. But honestly, she's been really overpowered kind of since the beginning of the game. Hey, thank you very much for the follow. Oh, that hits my, yeah. Thank you very much. Haha. What is it? But I got the bandit slingshot, like, in the first dungeon with her, and honestly, since then, I think she has been consistently, like, my most powerful character. It's ridiculous. Well, that's not for her. Yeah, and basically everyone has either their best weapon. Yeah, the bandit slingshot, getting that in the first dungeon is, like, the best luck you can possibly get, really. Yeah, everyone is on either their last weapon or their second to last. And at this point, I'm probably not going to get the last couple of final weapons, but they're more than powerful enough. Like, I'm still on the Atlamilia sword for Thaaaanks, the Satan's axe for Goro, and the Athena's armlet or angels or something. The second to last one for, well, screw you two. For Ruby, because her and Thaaaanks in particular have really rough to get last ones. Yeah, I also got insanely lucky with money. There was some point where I got a whole bunch of the little blue circles kind of in a row, and they all that gave me funds plus, and so I ended up like maxing out my money somewhere in like the third dungeon, which was ridiculous. I actually just basically spent all of the money that I had through this last little bit. All right, and we're done. Just buying gems from this guy. And also, thank you very much for the follow, Modern Fitness. I basically just ran out of all the money that I had. This just goes through everybody, right? Yeah. It's Satan time. Oh. Well. Whoop. Oh, right. Oh, ooh, okay. Ooh, that's bad. Why are we not grinding? Yeah, it's, to be fair, I did grind a bit. I did a couple of bits between episodes. Oh, jeez. A couple of bits between streams. Mostly it ended up getting me a lot of money and stuff too. The main point of my grinding was to, get a bunch of extra weapons that I had up to +5s to turn them into that was risky. To turn them into synth spheres. And that was mostly what I did. Like I did a bunch of that this morning actually. That and fishing. I did a lot of off-stream fishing. Come on. There we go. I think I'll be rougher. Oh, haha. I have my fancy fish. That says there is no trap. As you can see, Modern Fitness, yes, I did catch a Maridin. Or Mardin, whatever. I actually caught a bunch of them. Even this morning, I caught 2 Barons? So I may have used up all of my money on gems, but I do still have a lot of fishing points left. Yeah, getting the like free large chests is pretty good. There we go. Oh, no, not quite. There we go. Okay. Oh, jeez. That was a long shot, dude. Aha! And the invincibility on that is clutch. and this has been a sort of abnormal playthrough for me. In actually like using everybody and making sure they're all geared up. I've talked about it before, but like all my playthroughs as a kid, I basically only really leveled up Thaaaanks and Ruby, which always made this part of the game super fun. Having everyone able to just steamroll dudes like this helps a lot. I feel like actually instead of having my runs end in Queens, well basically Queens always ended up being where I would start buying a bunch of flapping fish and going into the back room, the back floors a lot to get a bunch of gems to try and get, there was one, I think the first file I ever beat, I got the Chronicle Sword in Queens, which was, quite frankly, stupid. Oh no, I don't have any stuff. Oh well. I'll just waste some abs, I guess. Not a big deal. Oh. Aha! So you know what? There's no chests up there. And those little things might just screw me more than they'll help me. So what if I just left? Aha! And this is my first playthrough of this in a while. Like I bought, this is the PS4 version on a PS5. And I bought this back when it came out, but I don't know that I ever actually played this version before. There's a decent chance I didn't. I think I may have bought this and Dark Cloud 2. Yes, actually was just about to say, I think I bought this and Dark Cloud 2, and then basically just played Dark Cloud 2. Because I like this game a lot. I have a lot of nostalgia for it, it being like the first PS2 game I think I ever played, and stuff. But Dark Cloud 2, I hold very near and dear to my heart. I love that game a lot. I was planning on also playing that on stream at some point. I might wait a bit before I do that. Thinking about it, I think my first time playing this game and playing a PS2 was my cousin bringing it over, and I was playing this until like 2 in the morning or something, playing it really late. But he didn't bring a memory card with him, and so we just getting guns out of these chests. And so we got up to somewhere in the Wise Owl Forest, I think, and had to stop. Didn't get to save that file. I had experience with a decent number of games at that time. I think an early, I was gonna say early memory card stuff, but I guess there was a whole generation of memory cards before that. Quest 64, which I think I had a lot of playing the beginning of that game a lot because not having a memory card for the N64 for a very long time. I don't think I ever really had one as a kid, but I have one now. Because a friend of mine got me a N64 for my birthday one year. For Christmas? One or the other. Because I didn't have one anymore. So he got me an N64, Jet Force Gemini, and Quest 64. Only the best N64 games. Oh, right. That's... GoldenEye came out on the frickin' Switch thing. I should play that sometime. Be really bad at it. Because I was never good at it, and I'm only probably worse now. But I currently have a huge list of RPGs to go through. I mentioned earlier, but I got like a big list from some people. I asked for some recommendations for some PS1, PS2 RPG stuff. Digital nostalgia. Exactly. And I wanted to go through a bunch that I've never played before. So a bunch of like non-Tales, non-Final Fantasy, like PS1, PS2 games. So now I've got a good list. I'm excited to slowly start chugging through. Yes, same actually. That was one that people brought up. And I own Wild Arms 3 from the PSN stuff. I guess I might be able to get one and stuff also. I'll see about that. Yeah, I've got that. I actually tomorrow, because it was dependent on beating this tonight, which I'm gonna do at this point. Tomorrow at the same time, I will be starting up Valkyrie Profile Lenneth, which is a thing I've never played but want to, and it was on sale for the PS5 version that just came out. But as far as I know, is a totally fine version of it, so I'm pretty excited about that. And I'm going through World Ends With You between. I've been doing a full series, all platinum trophies, Kingdom Hearts playthrough. And I'm taking a small break from to play The World Ends With You before we dive into 3D. But that has been a very good time as well. Oh, jeez. Wait, is that did I get the thing already? Where'd it go? Oh no, it's just the, dang. Oh, he already dropped that. I don't remember what else I have I got on that list. They're not that bad. The only one that was really, like, a grind, as far as the platinum trophies in Kingdom Hearts, was, it's bad. Was Chain of Memories. Because that involves getting every card, which is a little bit of a grind, and then involves doing a couple of other things that are just like straight up like numbers games, basically, that you wouldn't hit on a regular playthrough and are just kind of ridiculous. Oh, jeez. Open the chest. Jeez. But otherwise, like, it's honestly just a lot of completion stuff, and that's kind of how I play those games anyway. It's how I play most games, and in particular, it is how I play Kingdom Hearts when I play Kingdom Hearts. I can't, like, not 100% those games. So it hasn't been too bad. I think 3D might also be a little bit of a grind with some of the little, like, partner dude, little animal dude stuff. Taking kind of a while, but shouldn't be too bad. And then getting the platinum trophy in Kingdom Hearts 3 will be really easy. The problem will be if I try to get every trophy, which counts the DLC, and counts a fight that I have never actually beaten before, and is the only fight in Kingdom Hearts that I haven't beaten. So that will be a journey to try and do on stream sometime. Oh, god damn it. And let's just... you know what? Let's gonna be fighting a bunch more dudes here, so let's just, I don't know. Throw some stuff on you. Sure. Doesn't really matter at this point. Could I optimize it? Yes. Does it really matter at this point? No. I'm not going into the tower after this, so That's not my bag. As much as I just said I like being a completionist and things, I have my limits. Oh, damn it. Some things are just too much. I was just talking about this with some people last night about, like, kind of where my limits are with, like, because they were talking about how, like, oh, I don't know if I actually have a platinum trophy in anything, or something like I have, like, 1 or 2, and I looked at mine, and I have 70? I think I have 70 platinum trophies. And that's not counting, like, things I've gotten all the achievements in on Xbox and some other places and stuff like that, or things I did pre-trophies where I would, like, 100% games and stuff. Jeez. But, yeah, and, like, where my limit is with that stuff is largely, there's 2 things that will generally be, no-goes for me, which are basically either New Game Plus stuff, depending on how fast you can go through a second playthrough. Like I'm doing a New Game Plus on Final Fantasy 16 right now for the Platinum, because I really liked playing that game, and you can get through it pretty fast if you're skipping through the cutscenes and stuff. And then the other thing that will always break me is a trophy basically entirely hinges on randomness, and also is a thing that you can't, like, automate. Because, like, for instance, the example I always use, well, I guess there's Yakuza, honestly, is actually a pretty good example. With some of its stuff. There's one guy left. Yeah, let's just kill him. Oh, God damn it. But if you've ever played Rogue Galaxy, the other game from these same devs that is also on PS5 and stuff, there's a bug fighting minigame in that game that, like, the game itself is randomness to an extent. But then also, like, to get the bugs you actually need to do it is, like, kind of random and has, like, multiple layers of randomness to it. And that's just not something I have the time or patience for. And so that Platinum Trophy was a no-go. That did not happen. Or, like, Yakuza with the fucking cat fight game in Yakuza 0, which broke me, like, mentally and spiritually, and so I will never platinum that game. God. But then like the counter example is Final Fantasy 13-2 has a trophy. Or actually, it might not technically be a trophy specifically for it, because it's like there's these items you collect. But basically, in order to get a trophy, you have to play a bunch of slot machines and win a certain amount of money. I think that's how it works, like total. And that's, you know, just randomness and grinding. But what you can do is you can strap a rubber band to your controller and hold down one of the shoulder buttons, and then it will automatically do the slot machines. So you can just set it to do that and, like, go to sleep. And all is well. And it didn't actually take that long. I think the one time I did that. Oh, cool. I'm not going to use any of these cool weapons I'm getting in these last couple of floors, but... Ba-da-ba-ba. Oh my god. Stop it. Oh, yes, I actually was thinking about bringing that up, but yes, I don't know if I did it for White Maid. I might have done it for Alchemists, which also works, because you just have them, like, make mega potions forever. But yes, it's a similar thing to grinding ability points in Final Fantasy X-2. God. I forgot that I did that last time I played that game. I think I tried to do it overnight. I want to say it, like, didn't work as well as I had hoped it would. But still, man. Yeah, something I have been toying with the idea of doing, and honestly it largely depends on time, is since we beat 16 on stream, and we're coming up on the end of the Kingdom Hearts games, we technically have 3 or 4 left, and only one of them is really like a full real game. Because we've got 3D, 0.2, 3, and Melody of Memory. Is going through the Final Fantasy games as well. Probably not doing Platinum Trophy stuff, because I think in most of those games that's a pretty terrible grind. It wouldn't really be fun to watch at all. Oh my god, stop it. My idea was to go through them backwards, since we just did 16. Which would be kind of fun, because I haven't played a lot of them in a while. Especially 15. And there's a couple near the beginning that I haven't played ever. So it seems like a fun thing to do. I could have left a while ago. Eh, whatever. All right. I don't know how much. I don't know if I actually have any more. Yeah, so the super bosses aren't the problem with, like, 8 and 9. I've done those before. The problem with, like, the platinum trophies, for instance, in, like, my brother has just done 4, 5, and 6, and, like, with the pixel remasters, and 5... Like, all 3 of them, like, all of them have, like, a thing for completing the bestiary, which I think can be kind of a weird hassle in some of them. And, like, 5, you need to get all the blue magic, and in 6, you need to do all of Gao's stuff, which, like, just, that doesn't, I don't know. None of that's particularly fun, and I know 7, I believe, has a trophy for mastering every materia, which is kind of a thing. Stuff like that. Oh, yeah. The heli pack is good. I still find it kind of funny that he has a stamina. He has like a stamina, like, thirst stat, even though it's like he's not really exhausting himself because he's flying around with a backpack. Yeah, there's some weird trophy. Like, I wouldn't mess up. Like, I would probably go for what I consider to be kind of like a 100% thing or whatever. And there's the card game stuff in 8, which is mostly fun. But the process of messing with the rules is not super interesting to watch or fun to do. Or it is actually kind of fun to do because it's fascinating how specific it is and how, like, following specific tricks, it'll be like, yep, now that rule's gone, and never have to see it again, and never have to deal with wall, same, or plus ever again. You can just play a regular ass game. Where am I going? I'm going back to the first town to get some gems. To relax with some nice music before we go into the ending. Yeah, and like Final Fantasy 9, the big issue is the Excalibur 2, which I believe there's a trophy for, and I'm not fucking doing that, man. Especially not on a first playthrough, like for a stream thing. It's like I want to actually play that game, not borderline speedrun it. Okay, so... Oh, right, okay. Yeah, let's get 3 emeralds. For him. 2, 3. The world may never know. Okay, and you need rights. 3 sapphires. Three. Bomb. Yep, there we go. 2, 3. Hey. Oh, right, this isn't easy to get upgrade anymore. I don't know. Let's just get some paradox for you. Just use paradox for everything. Because holy damage is good. And attack ups. Jeez, 200 attack. Oh my god. There we go. Oh wait, he can just, yeah. Hey, and you. Actually, you know what? Since all those are pretty low, let's get you some diamond. Nope, aquamarines. Diamonds. All right. Look at all the numbers go up. That's what RPGs are all about. Let's just repair everybody. Maybe if they don't have that much low. Nope. Oh, you're only missing 2. You're fine. That's only 10. Alright. I believe I've got plenty of healing items. Yep, plenty of healing items. 5, 6, 7, 10. That one. Actually. Oh, that is an active item. Okay. Got an extra feather. Got mighty heals. Got stamina drinks. Alright, yeah, we are locked and loaded. And ready. To do it. Let's get a good stretch going. And then get hit with a face full of lore. Because it's been pretty light this episode. We've basically just been doing a dungeon with literally 0 cutscenes the entire time? Yeah. Huh. Didn't really think about that. Oh, okay, there is still like a floor. Okay. Sand glass. Oh god. I cannot stand these guys. They broke my weapon once and I had to restart. And I'm never going to forgive them for that. And so I just never want to see them again. Profit. Oh god. Okay. Okay. I think how those guys are not as bad as these. I think there's something weird with their shield that makes it like count as multiple hits, and I think that's where the problem came from. They're like designed to try and break your weapon. It's very fun and very cool. Look forward to maybe getting into Dark Cloud 2 on stream at some point. Where's my weapon? It's horrible. Get about 80 points. Jeez. Yeah, I earlier took got a little too aggro with one of the Alexanders, and it just straight up broke my Atlamillia sword because I was not prepared for how much of my weapon HP it would take. Oops. But thankfully, I only had to redo like 2 or 3 floors. Wasn't too bad. Because if your weapon breaks, it's just like you're done. Especially Thaaaanks. Kind of need this thing. God. And so now I don't trust them at all. Actually, talking about the platinum trophies and stuff, Dark Cloud 2 is probably one of the wilder and more in-depth platinum trophies I've ever gotten. I will say straight up, I forget there's a block button in this game. I don't know that I have blocked once, like this entire time. Oh god, that's a whole lot of bad stuff happening. Oh, enemies blocking. Gotcha, okay. Because you also can block. I never remember it, though. These friggin' guys. That's why the range people are so good. Why Ruby is the MVP. Why I shouldn't let her die here. For unblockable attacks? Yeah, of course. One time you remember to try and block and oops. It's weird how kind of nice games are these days, and will let you know when an attack is unblockable. Like between playing, I guess actually 16 doesn't, but I think technically you can like block everything in 16 if you're good enough. Is kind of the wild thing about that game that I kind of love. Because it lets you do some really messed up stuff where a boss will do like this giant super move and you just perfectly time a circle button and then you just parry like a DBZ style death ball, and it kind of rules. it's just all the biggest boys. Oh. Gotcha. Like that. Okay. I see exactly what you mean, and I see how that could be bad. It's not the most, obvious block animation. Okay, so that should be that. And then, actually, take one of these. I think that puts him pretty close. Everything needs to be 60, which is, ugh. Yeah, I've never really messed with the auto repair powder. I probably should, but that would be smart. I do have another diamond, so I could maybe, just maybe, get very close to getting it. It maybe involve doing a floor again or something probably, which I don't care that much. This sword's pretty cool looking, and I feel like thematically it works. Is the Athlamilia sword. Oh, I hear a dragon. Hey, buddy. Another one shot at me? Oh, not you. I hate you. Jeez. There's 2 dragons and it took out 26 health off my weapon. That's really messed up. Oh, cool. We'll get level up for this too. Nice. The Chronicle is pretty cool, but yeah, the Atlantean sword is still really cool looking. Right. Okay. Still need more magic. It's like a lot. It's kind of nuts. I think it needs like 200, which is woof. I'm good. Can't even see her weapons anyway. I'm sure I will do plenty of damage. Pretty sure I remember. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, okay. Didn't let me do this before. Alright, so we're gonna get deep into this. Okay. I think we're supposed to be doing this as we went, but it didn't let me do it outside, and so I thought I couldn't do it yet. But whoops. By law and by will, the crown is yours. He proclaims with his last breath. Then I begged his lifeless form. Tell me, father, what should I do as king? Okay. What is this? Oh god, that's a horrifying picture of that dude. It was the day of my crowning that I met you. Your blue eyes catch mine once, and then you vanish. You think they would show their eyes in these silhouettes if it was that important? Who on earth are you? Said as a statement and not a question. Is that this guy? Okay, yeah, it is. Aha, yes, okay, that is the buggy. I want to meet you again. That's all I can think of now. Then the minister rushed into my room in a panic. Princess's buggy of neighbor country is missing in the store. Man, there's some real stuff in this game sometimes. Yep, Princess's buggy of neighbor country. I reunited with you 1 hour after that. Oh, okay. It's like the opening of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That? Okay, that's the wizard. Oh, yeah, that's Father's slot. They lie in wait for us, veiled by the morning mist. I give my troops the signal. The cavalry slices through. This ferocity before me? Is this war? I thought I heard my father's voice. Do not fear. Your task is to protect this country. Okay. Menace of the West. There's a little bit of time crunch. Yeah, also, like, yeah. RPGs of this era were still kind of, especially not, like, as huge budget ones. Actually, oh, no, this wasn't a PS2. I think I always think this was a PS2 launch title, but I don't think it actually was. Allies fall. The West has a wizard with fearful power. Are we losing? No, I will not retreat. I must hold here, or those devils will invade your castle. The deal. Yeah, this game has its fair share of typos. They're all kind of fun, though. I think Osmond has now joined the Ally. We're close to launch. Yeah. I think the reason I always think it was a launch title is because it was the first game I played on a PS2, and I always forget I didn't, like, play the PS2 literally on launch day. Like, I didn't get one for, like, kind of a... Well, not a while, but... somewhere within the first year, but not at launch. I don't think I got a console at launch until the PS4? I think that may have actually been my first launch console. And even then, did I? PS5 I did. A long time has passed since the war began. We are nearly defeated. To regroup, I took rest at a safe place. Then a black-robed man approaches from behind the scenes. You want the power to win this day? I can give it to you. Dark power. Light from my hands destroys my enemies. Is this black? You can't word it like that. I borrowed the power of devils, but now I can save my comrades. With this force, I will never let them touch you. Okay. Wine! Most important memory. Door. And the assassin for the assassin. Drunk with victory, I return to the castle. We will meet again. You come sooner than expected. Simply seeing you revives my spirit. How could I realize you, the imposter, the one who would take my life? Knife. Bloody dress. Disbelief cuts through the shock. It should have been me. The knife was meant for me. Why do you smile? Because you saved the one you loved? What about me? Who should I protect from now on? Dark power, bloody dress, and a door. Freaky door. Something was born from me. Something evil and powerful. Black blood in me gave a birth to the devil. Gave a birth to the devil. My endless hatred and bitterness from losing you is his energy. Wait. My endless hatred and bitterness from losing you is his energy. Okay. Gotcha. Punctuation is important. First my kingdom fell, then you. I lost both you and my country. I lost everything. Everything. I lost what? No. No. That's not it. What I really lost was myself. I mean, you also lost that stuff, but, you know, semantics. Book of Curses. Curses. There is one way. I don't care if I scar the world. I will stop him and get everything back. Everything. Okay. There we go. I need to make sure I don't break a weapon or... Oh, wait, I can... Okay. Good. Good, good. I didn't want to, like, die during that boss fight and then have to do all the memory stuff again. That would have been bad. I feel like I'll probably be fine. Night of Incident. Those were my father's last words. Then I asked my father, who had shut his eyes for the last time. Father, tell me, if I am to be king, what am I to accomplish? Oh, just saw all this. Mentioned the ceremony, where I was officially become king, for blue eyes. Suddenly disappeared. This is like, are these supposed to have the same dialogue? It's kind of hard to tell. I want to see you again. That's all I can think of these days. And the minister came to my room with a desperate look on his face. The carriage carrying the princess of our neighboring... There we go. Now it's written properly. Like how specific it is this. It was 1 hour later that I met you again. Enemies lurk behind the morning mists. Cavaliers advance. I'm witness a fearsome scene unfold before me. Is this war? The West has a wizard. Formulate a plan to turn the tide. Then a man came up to me, a man in black robe, who asked me, "Do you want the power to win this battle?" The light coming from my hand obliterates my enemies. Is this the dark power? Yes, there we go. I don't know why it was written the other way in the other bit, but okay. I bargained with the devil for this power, but with it I can save us all. If I have this power, no one can harm you. It was euphoric at the victory when I returned to the castle. Soon I would see you again. You came sooner than I'd thought. My heart, spent from the battle, raced. I didn't know that you, who'd enter my room, would be the imposter who was after my life. I couldn't believe it. It should have been me. You saved my life at the expense of your own. Why do you smile? Because you saved the one you loved. But what about me? Who am I to save? Something was born in me, something malevolent and terrible. Of course, the ruby gave birth to that thing, that evil. Sadness, anger, and hatred. At losing you, this endless blackness is the energy that feeds him. Oh, woe is me! My land, my people. I lost everything. Everything. No, what am I saying? No, that's not it. No, wrong, wrong. What I'd really lost was myself. But one way to do it. I don't care if I destroy space and time in the process. I will do it. I will stop him. I will take back everything. Everything I lost. All of it. Ooh, nice music. 400 years ago. You want to break rules and change. You want to break rules and change history? Interesting. Let's see how you do. I'm here to break rules and change history, and I'm all out of rules. Realize how powerless you are. And this game does really just backload, like, all of its plot. I guess it is kind of like a seasonal anime in that way. Where it's very episodic, and then suddenly smack in the face with a bunch of plot. Was it really the right thing to do? We won. And why do I feel this darkness about me? I don't know. Maybe it's the devil power. Seda, you're alive. Sophia, I'm so relieved. The war is over. The killing is over. That's wonderful. There shall be no more bloodshed. No, and together now, we'll rebuild our kingdom. Yes, Seda. Seda! Sophia, what's going on? 2 Sophias? Seta, be careful. It's probably an assassin from the west. Disguised as me to sneak into the castle and destroy you. Who are you? Reveal yourself! Seta, no, you're mistaken. I am Sophia. I don't believe you. Sophia is right here. Gasp, but I've seen the memories. Seta, watch out. Aha! I changed the history. Or not. Whoa. Man. If only it was that easy to change. Prepare to die. Urgh. Oh no, he failed the QTE. Ooh. Oh, there's no blood. Seta, please wake up. This assassin is not from the west, but from here. You won the war, but you lost something important. Your honor. How could this be? Sophia! Why, you? I don't care who you are, you'll pay dearly for this. Oh god, that noise is... Dude! Fuck that guy up. Wowzers. Seta, are you alright? Yes. Thank God. We've defeated the West, but our people are spent. Seta, please protect the people. And once again be. Yes, I know. Don't say a word. Seta, be a good and noble king. Please. Sophia. Sophia! Who are you? Did you come to kill me too? So you hate me too? Fine, go ahead and kill me. Oh, okay. We're just right in it. Hi. You sure are an anime devil. Failed, boy from the future. You failed to change history. The infinite power given to me can drink up the very flow of time. Beyond time, I will reign over all. As long as human hatred runs pure and clear, I will exist without end. This never-ending flow of dark power will see me to the pinnacle of all that exists. Now come, kneel before me. Okay. Let's do it. Oh, jeez. Aha! This and this. Aha! 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 There we go. Okay. Changing the colors? Okay, yeah, he is. I don't know what that actually does, but doesn't matter. Okay, you? Ow. Leave. I still want that off. Ow. Okay, blocking doesn't actually help there. Thought it might, but... Oh, I forgot this has regen. Oh. Oh god. Okay. He's gonna slingshot the frickin' living embodiment of darkness to death. Okay. Is that it? I think it might be. I think we might have just beaten the game. Oh wait, nope. This is a good phase. Maybe? Yeah, okay. Oh boy, you're a fugly little dude. I don't remember this phase at all. Yeah, the stamina drinks are like a whole nother level of busted that is honestly kind of ridiculous. Oh god. Nope. Oh, there we go. Man, nothing. Can't actually block anything. This music's kind of a jam. Oh. Double impact of 50 pieces of bread. Oof. Oh no. Man, these things wear off pretty fast. Was it like draining thirst for me, I think? That's what all these are for. Oh, there we go. Haha! Dodged the move. I remembered that I have the charge moves. 1,000 damage. Let's go. Nice. Nice, nice. Look at that. Towing and a slingshot. Fucking taking down living embodiments of evil. Indeed, you possess great power. But I am immortal. Every time I fall, I will be reborn again. Don't you see? The futility of it. Killing me is wasted energy. A hopeless exercise. I am infinite. No, I have played Sonic Forces. I know who Infinite is. Ha 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 ha! Oh! Infinite's a guy whose whole backstory is that he's just super mad that Shadow kicked his ass. The genie will return if you don't get rid of Seda's hate energy. Look around you carefully. Look at all that hate energy coming out of his butt. Listen up, Gabe. Atla Amelia has the power to steal almost anything in Atla, but his power extends beyond that. Now is the time to use that hidden power. The power to bring a lost soul back. We call it Deus Ex Machina. The Atla Amelia will be consumed, but with its final power, it can do one thing. It can bring a soul into Atla Amelia. It is not too late. Call out for Sophia's wandering soul. Shing. Soul Taker. I like that it does just make the normal Atla Amelia sound. Seda? Sophia! I'm alive? Yes. Despite being stabbed very severely in the back. Gabe, it's it's over now. That evil will never come back to life. At least not for some time. That's not never. You may have lied. Let's go home. What's with his cat mouth? It's real :3 face there. Yes, I'm fine. Seda, where did the boy go? Just some synth violin? Fiddle? Kinda. I'm sorry, Sophia. I was wrong. What an empty victory, selling my soul to darkness. What has become of this world now? War-torn, desolate and barren, like a drought-stricken field. Yes, it was me. It was all my doing. It was me. It was me. Lying unconscious, I heard the boy call my heart. I thought it was your soul. He told me of the journey he had taken. It was a fantastic adventure to create a new world. Seda, we still have time. Perhaps you, as king, can create a new world. The boy must have come to tell you just that. From far away. So what happened to future Seda? Does he just get erased from existence now? Let's make it together. A kingdom free, full of smiling faces. A new history leading to a bright future. The credits? Yeah, alright. This theme song is still really good. It's a shame there are only 2 games that have ever used it. So it deserves better than that. Oh, that actually reminds me. I need to look up when Megaton Musashi is supposed to come out. Okay, it's not coming out until... Wait, no, it's supposed to be sometime this year. Okay, it doesn't have anything more specific. Megaton Musashi is the first level 5 game in a while that I'm actually, like, excited about. And it just, sometime earlier this year, I think it's been out in Japan for like 2 years. And it just earlier this year, actually, they said they're actually going to start localizing their games again. Which is actually really exciting. Oh, okay, there's Japanese voice actors listed. Voice actor and actress. Motion capture. There's motion capture in this game? Everyone moves so, like, weird and stiff. But Megaton Musashi is like a mech action game that also has a bunch of licensed mechs in it that are also going to be in the US version for a change. So I can play a game with fucking Getter Robo and Mazinger Z, and that's really exciting. But yeah, this game is still good. I actually maybe enjoyed it more this time. Text localization: Sean Torin Reddig, who was probably crunched and did not have a lot of time. Sorry, dude. Sorry for laughing at your typos. But boy, there were a lot of them. Charlotte Panther is a hell of a name. But yeah, this game's still good. I think 2 is, like, kind of better in, like, literally every way. But this is still a good game in its own right. I mean, especially if you take it from the fact that 2 is technically not 2. And it's technically, like, a different game that just shares a lot of stuff. It's technically Dark Chronicle. If you want to get picky about it. And yeah, I don't know when, if I'll get to that on stream. Streams might be iffy soon-ish, depending on some job stuff. I have a follow-up interview tomorrow, which I'm kind of excited about. Might mess with stream schedules, but as of now, tomorrow night, Valkyrie Profile Lenneth for some PS1 turn-based RPG action, or kind of turn-based. I think it's a little... It's like a lightly action-y, I think. It's kind of like timed hits kind of stuff. Alright, she turned back into a cat for some reason. Oh, right, I guess because time. Shenanigans. So the Dark Genie never existed? So none of that ever happened? It's confusing. Created a time paradox? Question mark? Man, it's weird having a game with such short credits. I'm used to everything having, like, the credits for 16, which were, like, frickin' half an hour. But yeah. Guess that is, da, 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 da. Oh, right. I somehow didn't get... Oh, okay. Let me see something here real quick. Oh. Okay. Arrange 10 trees. Does that mean I need to get a weapon up to +10? Is that what that means? Let me see. Dark Cloud. Trophies. In times. Open collector trophy. Oh, okay, yeah. Womp womp. Alright, yeah. Someone mentioning just like, just get 10, just save up 10 powders and then use them all on one weapon. Alright. But yeah, I was hoping to maybe end that with getting a platinum, but that, I forgot about stuff. God. Yeah. That was great. Thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate the raid very much and for hanging out for our Dark Cloud finale. Like I said, we'll be streaming tomorrow, same time, 7 p.m. Eastern with Valkyrie Profile, and then World Ends With You will be Friday afternoon, or kind of late morning, around noonish. We're still in the middle of math week in that. And then next week will be all new stuff. Or I guess actually will be more World Ends With You and Valkyrie Profile, depending on how stuff goes. But yeah, so thank you very much. Oh, I've got like a Discord and stuff for hanging out. Talk about RPGs, anime, Godzilla movies, I don't know, whatever the hell. Stuff. Chatter. More the merrier. So come on by if you want. And I think that's it. So, thank you very much once again for coming by. Alright, I've also got YouTube channel, all the VODs, all the past ones of this. I've got all the past Kingdom Hearts games, every Sonic game, whole bunch of stuff over there. Check out. That's all linked in the About section. I think now that's all. So now, thank you very much once again.